Hello, hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather Corinne, and today we're going to be crocheting this adorable Christmas tree cuddle buddy. I'll post a list of stitches and materials we'll be using in the description box below, as well as a link to my blog post where I've typed this pattern out for you. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot and you won't miss my next project. Let's get started. To begin, we're going to chain 26 chain stitches with green. For row 1, we're going to single crochet in each stitch across for a total of 25 stitches. At the end of each row, we're going to chain 1 and turn. I'm not going to repeat that for every single row, so just remember when you get to the end, we're going to chain 1 and turn the work around. For row 2, we're going to single crochet decrease, so yarn over, pull through the next, and then yarn over, pull through all 3, followed by a single crochet in the next 23 stitches. So that will be a total of 24 stitches for row 2. For row 3, we're going to single crochet decrease, and then we'll single crochet in the next 22 stitches. So that'll be a total of 23 stitches for row 3. For row 4, we're going to single crochet decrease, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 21 stitches. So that will be a total of 22 stitches for row 4. As you can see, we have started to create what will be a triangle for the base of our tree. So we're just going to continue to single crochet decrease in each row and then single crochet in the rest of the stitches of that row. So we will end on row 25. On the 25th row, we should only have 2 stitches left, which is perfect for that last single crochet decrease. And now we have completed one side of our base of our tree. So we'll make 2 of these. So chain 1 and trim the arm with a short tail and pull through that chain stitch. Moving on to the arms and the legs, we're going to create a magic circle and single crochet 6 stitches into this magic circle. And then we're going to pull that loose and tight to create the circle. For round 2, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and I like to place my stitch marker in that first stitch, so that's 1 single crochet, and I'll add the second single crochet to that same stitch, and then we'll place 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat this all the way around. So I'm going to place 2 single crochet followed by 1 single crochet. This will be a total of 9 stitches for round 2. For rounds 3 and 4, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch around, so 9 stitches per round, rounds 3 and 4. At the end of round 4, we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 1, and tie off with a long enough tail to stitch onto our tree. We'll make 2 green arms and 2 brown legs. So I like to stuff the shorter tail into the opening and then using a tapestry needle stitch closed the opening at the bottom and set aside to join to our project in a little bit. The legs are the same exact pattern as the arms. We're going to create a magic circle and single crochet 6 stitches into it. Then we're going to pull the magic circle tight. For round 2, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch and 1 single crochet in the next all the way around for a total of 9 stitches. And for rounds 3 and 4, we're going to single crochet in each stitch around for a total of 9 stitches per round. If this is too quick for you, please rewind back to the arms where I'm going a lot slower. It is the exact same pattern, we just changed the color. And we're going to slip stitch into that last one, chain one, and pull through that chain stitch. Stuff the short tail into the leg, and using a tapestry needle, stitch the opening closed and set aside. Here are our 2 legs and 2 arms, and now we will move on to stitching a cute little face onto one side of our tree. My favorite way to create a mouth and eyes is made up of 2 simple stitches. So I'll pull up through one side and go down through what will be the center using black yarn, and then I count over the same number of stitches to the left side and go up through that side and back down through that same center stitch. The trick is not to pull too tight so that you can shape the yarn into a slight curve of a mouth and the eyes. So I tie off in between each one gently, just so that there's not a bunch of excess black yarn that could be seen through the front of the face. Moving on to our star, we're going to get gold yarn and we'll create 2 of these, so one for the front and one from the back, and we're going to create a magic circle and single crochet 10 stitches into that magic circle. Then we will pull that loose end to tighten up the magic circle. And we will slip stitch into that first stitch of the round to sort of complete the circle. Now we're going to chain 5 chain stitches, and we're going to count to the 3rd stitch from the hook and single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook, then half double crochet in the next chain, and in the last chain we're going to double crochet. This makes 1 point of our star. We'll skip 1 and slip stitch into the next in the round. And we're just going to repeat these same steps 5 times. Well, repeat it 4 times for 5 points. So chain 5 and single crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. Then we'll half double crochet in the next chain and double crochet in the last chain stitch, followed by slip stitching into not the next but the next stitch in that round, and we'll just keep going until we've finished. After that last slip stitch, we're going to chain one and tie off with a long enough tail to stitch to the other side of the star. I like to pull through that chain stitch to secure it, and I'm just going to pull the shorter tail to tighten up that hole of the magic circle, and then I'm going to tie the back together in just a double knot to keep that magic circle tight in the middle, and I'm going to trim that excess short tail off. Using a tapestry needle and that long tail, I'm just going to stitch both sides of the star together with the correct size facing outward, and then I'm going to leave that long tail so that I can attach it to our tree. Moving on to joining the two sides of our tree base together, we're going to create a simple slip knot and start stitching from the bottom corner with a row of single crochet joining both sides of the tree together. When you get to each corner, I like to chain one at the tip just to keep the points a little bit sharper and it doesn't pull down so hard on the corner when you're joining it together. So here's that chain one, and then I move on to the next stitch. So here we are at the next corner. We chained one, and I'm going to tuck those tails in to continue down the bottom. Then I'm going to stop just a couple stitches in and pull the yarn pretty far out to hold my place and add our stuffing. Now we can just place the hook back in where we left off and pull that working yarn tight. Once the join is complete, I just slip stitch into the next stitch, chain one, and tie off, and then I'll weave in that loose end. Then using the tapestry needle and all the long tails, we're going to stitch on the arms and the legs close together so that they look like a little trunk. If you're going to be giving this project to a little one, you want to make sure that you've really got those arms and legs on very securely so they could not potentially pull them off and eat them. I hope you have enjoyed creating this adorable Christmas tree cuddle buddy with me. If you did, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. I'll see you very soon, and thanks so much for watching.